Welcome back everybody, BJ the Brave here, and I'm bringing you another Masterclass deck guide, and this time I am joined by none other than Mr. the Ecclesiarch himself. Hello sir, how are you?
Hey BJ, doing great. Thank you for having me.
People are probably thinking, oh, not you two again. Normally,
Absolutely. It's like, oh, another master. Oh, it's
uh,
them again.
well, you
Okay.
see, the thing is, guys, as you know, on these masterclasses, I usually get someone who's hit rank 1, top a ladder, or even just like top 5, or top 3, 5. And somehow, the Ecclesiarch this season, through sheer force of skill, will, determination, and the occasional bribing of his opponent on ladder, has managed to make it all the way up to rank 3 with Abaddon. Now, I think this is a personal ploy against me because I put Abaddon as tier 4 on my meta report. I think that that stoked the fires of vengeance in you, and you just decided you were going to like try and top the ladder. So we decided that we were going to do some co-piloting and finally sort BJ's chaos game out, and yeah, just it'll be really cool to just sort of go through it probably together with you a little bit more and play a few games. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Absolutely. So I'll try to share everything basically that I know about and have gathered about Abaddon over the 2 seasons that I've been playing him,
Yeah.
including like the deck building, how it has changed over the season, what to mulligan, the matchups, and we'll see how it goes.
And we'll do that, and we'll start with an overview. I just want to say, like, what I've done here is I've just copy and pasted a deck that I think you last used, and the only thing I've done different is I've put a second Schemes of Fate in instead of Ukris. Other than that, this was your deck,
Yeah.
and I was thinking like that could be Execution right now. You know, there's a lot of like chaos. We're going to be playing against Abaddon a lot, right? So I think Execution's really good in that matchup. We're going to be playing Swarm Lord. You know, I think it's not bad Execution at the minute, but I kind of liked this, and I thought we're already doing it. It kind of just adds consistency to what we're trying to do to draw into the frenzy. But again, like if you convince me that it should be something else, then that's fine. So do you want to just walk us through then, like a little bit about like how you've arrived at this deck list and what it's trying to do? What is its focus? What's its kind of win cons, etc.
Very well. So, and we'll discuss the second kinds of fate towards the end and like
Yeah.
what else we could do. But in general, some of you most probably have seen the Abaddon video that I posted, the John Abaddon one. That was a different deck. That was the deck that I had made for hunting down orcs, because that's the season where I started playing Abaddon. Now, the problem there was that against Gaskell and his unending level of tempo, trying to win through control I found was nigh impossible, despite having like stuff like Traitor's Hate and Spondom, which should be countering orcs, right, on paper. But then I kind of thought, and the only real way to kind of beat down Gaskell with Abaddon was to finish him as soon as possible. So that's where the Murderous Desires and the Drachnian clicked. Because if I got Drachnian on curve, Gaskell usually just could not deal with the onslaught, because not only did you deal a lot of damage to him, but also he was not able to use his prop Achille without taking 12 damage. So it was a pretty good deck for that. Obviously, it was still hard to fight Gaskell because he was like unfairly overpowered back then, but it did a good job. Now, after that, we had some changes. The Venom Crawler got stronger, and there are not as many orcs around. So that got me thinking, like, so what exactly do we need to change? And the thing that I decided that needed to change was Drachnian. Because currently, Venom Crawler is extremely powerful. Against a lot of factions, that card can be an auto win if you drop it and slap camouflage on it. Like, if you do it against the Eldar, who have, like, nothing on the board, it's a win. You do it against, for example, Ultramarines, it's a win. You do it against, like, Necrons, it's a win. You do it against Orcs, probably it's going to get taken out. So, like, in most cases, this is a very, very strong card. Now, as for the deck itself, this is very different from what is really popular on Abaddon right now. When maybe on the bit of a lower ranks, most Abaddon players are playing Dark Crusade or Black Crusade, which I would not recommend because it's a very late game focused build. So this is a mid-range Abaddon that caps the energy at energy turn 6. So let's first take a look what we have here. The very important part here is the early game, early to mid game, because if you want to win as Chaos, you need to dominate the board. You need to dominate the board, or at least you need to have your opponent always removing your stuff. Because if the opponent takes the board, then if you're the one trying to come back every single time, you're not able to execute your win conditions. And your win conditions here are very simple. You have double frenzy, demonic frenzy, which is your main win con here, which is of course going to give you insane amounts of damage. And the reason why I changed Murderous Desires for this is because since we're running double Venom Crawler, it's just way more consistent with Venom Crawler, because with Murderous Desires, the problem is that it was like double effective when Abaddon could also use it on himself with Dracnian, but since we don't have Dracnian anymore, it's not that good. This is one of our win conditions. The second win condition, theoretically, is Leorvine Ukris, which is a questionable card, obviously, because it's a little bit slow, but in the event where this lives, it just wins the game outright, because it deals like insane amount of damage once again. The third win condition that you really have, which is actually pretty funny, is the Noise Marine, because if the opponent does not take the Noise Marine out instantly, this thing can deal so much damage in the early game that it's basically a win condition. Your opponent is at half HP, they lost, right? So essentially, most of your win conditions come from your units, and another win condition that is actually not considered to be a win con by a lot of people, and they're wrong, is the Warp Talon. The Warp Talon is also an insanely powerful unit. It's their best 4-drop, in my opinion, because this thing, if you drop this, and the next turn you have Skynes of Fate, your opponent is in serious trouble, because this thing can deal, even without buffs, it can deal 6 damage per turn, which is absolutely nuts, right? So this is like one of our most important units here as well. And then on top, of course, we have the Epistolary, not Epistolary, but Dark Apostle. And Dark Apostle is like not a... Dark Apostle can be a win condition, but the problem is that mostly this is a complementary unit with the Venom Crawler. So if your Venom Crawler survives and you follow up with Dark Apostle, where your opponent might as well just leave the game, right? So that's the thing.
And sometimes I've seen people put, like, when you get the Hosts of Chaos, when you get the free Abaddon's Chosen, I've seen people put like two of them on this guy, and he's up to 11 health. It's just
it's really hard to take out. Once again, unless you're not orcs, it's very hard to deal with it, so it's super difficult. On top of that, there's also another important thing in there, and I would say that is the Plague Marine, but we only have one Plague Marine, and let me explain why. Plague Marine can be a win condition. Together with Spondom, it becomes like...
Oh, we lost... We may well have just lost you there, buddy.
The main problem with hasn't playing to a combo.
Oh, sorry.
It's kind of useless.
Sorry, mate. I think we lost you there briefly. You were just...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just cut out just for a second. So you were just...
Oh, it's okay. I'll repeat. It's not a problem.
You were just on the Plague Marine. You were just telling us about the Plague.
Yeah. What I was saying is like the Plague Marine is pretty important, but you don't want to have two, because it's a very combo-based card. You drop it with Spondom always. You don't want to have this card in a lot of cases on the board, because alone, if you drop it, it's a very low stat, weak unit, and it's like basically Veteran Legionary with weaker stats and no Vanguard. So having two of these is usually not good, because as a singular drop, this is not that good. This is more of a combo card, so I usually choose to carry one. A lot of people carry two, but my choice is to carry one of these and one Veteran Legionary for sure.
I like that.
And yeah, in the early game, you got like double Chaos Legionary, Noise Marine. You also have Dark Oratory for buffs, which is really, really good. You got your card draw through your Hosts of Chaos. And one thing that I really like that a lot of Abaddons are missing out is the Chosen. So the Chosen is actually a unit that a lot of people neglect, because you drop this and you turn it into a 4/6 instantly with Camouflage. 4 energy, 4/6. That's a very good stat line, and people tend to underestimate this unit. So this is another great unit to in general carry.
I think that's a really good addition that you've put in there. I know they've got their spoiled for 4-drops, and you used to have the aggressive one, didn't you? You used to have the
Executioner, yeah.
You used to have this guy, didn't you? Who's also got pretty good stats, to be fair.
He does have very good stats, but I always found him being removed, like either by removal or spells or something like that. So that Executioner, even though it can deal an amazing amount of damage, I think the Chosen is just overall more reliable. Plus, having one Dark Pact right from the start really helps because it sets up Demonic Frenzy.
That's true.
So it's
That's
that.
true. Better synergy there. No, I really like that. I really like that in this deck. It's less aggro-y as well, this deck, isn't it? So I like that.
Yeah, obviously, and there are some things that here that we really don't need even to discuss, because if you're playing Chaos and you don't have Bringer of Decay or Helldrake, you're doing something wrong. And Chosen, those are like must-have units on the board, right, in the deck, because they're just so good. They're so good.
Will you drop Venom Crawler on turn 6, or do you usually wait for 7 so you can combo him?
Mostly here is the thing. In a lot of cases, if you're playing correctly, you're gonna have either counterattack or one Abaddon Chosen set up for Venom Crawler. If you don't, well, in that case, it's still better to drop him on turn 6, because on turn 7, if you're doing it with your Warlord power, there's no guarantee that you're gonna get Camouflage. So you're just delaying your play. That's it. The main thing you usually want to do is Venom Crawler into Camouflage. There's also one important thing that people really neglect to consider on Abaddon, which is that in most cases, even if you're not afraid of enemy tactics, stratagems, you still want to go with Camouflage because it's +2 health. So it's more durability than the regeneration. You want to go for the regeneration in the case where, let's say, you know that your unit is safe. Like if I have like a invisible Warp Talon, I would prefer to give it like regeneration if it's against Tyranids, for example, because I know that Swarmlord is going to have a tough time dealing with it. But in most cases, when I drop, like, let's say I do turn 1 play with Chaos Legionary into counterattack, I always try to give it Camouflage because it's +2 health and its survivability increases like drastically, right? So it's very, very necessary. In most cases, on turn 1, you don't want to do Chaos Legionary into counterattack because that counterattack is better served with Venom Crawler. But yet again, it depends on the matchup, and I'll try to narrate that as we play games. As for like Leorvine or Chris, I would say it's a replaceable card, though I have not still come up with what to replace it with. Double Skies of Fate does sound interesting, but you know what is one problem with this deck, BJ? You would be surprised, but I often find myself overdrawing. Do you remember my yesterday's game on stream? I lost against the Venom Thrope because I had my hand full and I could not use Host of Chaos to refill my hand with Abaddon's Chosen. So it can actually work against you too. So it's kind of questionable whether or not you want 2 of those. Plus, it can end up as a dead card if you draw 2. So I think if we replace Chris, we want another unit, maybe another veteran or something. Most probably. You don't want to get another tactic, I think. Or we could just leave it and see how it rolls. I don't know.
Well, you said it's another win con, so maybe we leave it for now.
Yeah, it's like if you drop it on if you drop it on energy turn 5, it's a 6 health unit, which basically spells if you don't destroy it, you lose. So it's kind of you can imagine that it has a Vanguard without having Vanguard because your opponent just has to attack it.
What do you think to Execution?
Execution could be good. Execution, even though I don't really run it a lot, it could be good. It could certainly be good. It could be a nice answer to certain things.
That's what I was thinking. Like, but again, that you were saying yesterday when your hand was full, so you've got these 9 cards, so you're not using all these cards. So in that situation, you always want options. Do you know what I mean? You want to be able to pick the best option. And if one of those 9 is something like Execution, it gives you something unique that the others don't. Whereas having another veteran legionary wouldn't really give. I suppose it gives us a blocker, but it's just a thought. But I'm happy to, like, maybe we start with Leorvine and.
Let's start with Leorvine and see how it goes. Now, before we begin, just a word about the matchups, BJ. This is what I will tell you. Necrons are usually a very favorable matchup for you. Usually, I'm not saying always, but mostly it's gonna be very favorable because if it's Orikan, you got Spondum. If it's Imotekh, you got Camouflage, and they usually cannot deal with it a lot unless they get a golden hand for real. But you gotta be careful with it. When it comes to absolutely. When it comes to Chaos Mirrors, well, it's really all about luck in Mirrors. If both of you are running a good deck, it's really about how well you draw. It's about plays as well, but a lot is also going to depend on luck. By the way, in the Abaddon matchup, I think going first is better in the mirror because you just get to steamroll first and the other one is on the defensive. When it comes to the Eldar, I found Ghaelyn to be a little problematic. Other than that, they're usually not that difficult. Keltalk is usually way too slow to deal with you. Ghaelyn matchup is, I would say, fairly balanced. The Marine, as for the Marines, Kalgar is usually pretty easy, but Uriel can be problematic if he beats you down too much. Orcs are a problem because orcs really do have the enough removal to deal with you, but you need to play very aggro against the orcs because you really want to finish them off with either Helldrake Strike or the first chance you get, because orcs are not gonna let stuff stick around for too long. They have too much removal there. As for Tyranids, I usually find Tyranids pretty easy unless they get the golden combo right off the bat. Usually they're not very difficult, so it should be fine. So overall, we have some nice sets of matchups, and there's really nothing on the ladder right now that when you see you're like, oh no. Maybe the most annoying are orcs, but mostly you're never like, oh no, why this, when you see something on the ladder. So that's my thing.
Two questions then. So first question, one question is about mulligan, what we're looking for when we mulligan with the deck, and the other question is about the frenzy. What are the main targets we're looking for with this?
Very good questions. I'll start with the frenzy. So one of your main frenzy targets, the most consistent frenzy target is Warp Talon, because usually this is the thing that survives to get frenzy because of the invisibility. Obviously, the other one which is reliable is the Venom Crawler, because Venom Crawler is going to have that survival, because if you slap camouflage on it, it's slowly going to build it up. And now the less likely ones, but still like good targets, are the Plague Marine, obviously, because this is like built to be played with Demonic Frenzy. And if you get lucky enough, then there's the Dark Apostle, Chosen, and as well as Noise Marine. But usually those are not gonna happen. Well, if Dark Apostle lives, you already won anyway, so you don't even need to think about the frenzy part. So mostly it's Venom Crawler through Warp Talon or Plague Marine. As for mulligan, well, here's the thing. You almost never want to mulligan the cards that I'm gonna tell you now. So unless you have 2 copies of it, you don't really want to keep 2 copies of the same card unless it's Noise Marine, I would say. Like, here's the thing. You don't mulligan Chosen. It's a really good card to have. I almost never mulligan it. You never mulligan the Veteran Legionary.
So you keep Chosen?
I keep Chosen because this is
so what are we looking for? So we're looking for Chosen, we're looking for Legionary.
Legionary, Chosen, Veteran, and Noise Marine are the best things to have in the early game. Well, also you can have the Possessed Marine. It's fine. You don't usually get rid of the Possessed Marine, but it really depends on what you're playing against. If you're expecting your opponent to drop something that you need to quickly deal with, you might want to keep it. Spawn them, I mulligan in almost every matchup. The only thing that I don't get rid of Spawn them against is either Orikan or the Orcs.
Okay, that makes sense. And what about the Warp Talon?
Warp Talon can also stay in your hand, because I don't usually like hard mulligan to find Warp Talon or something, but if it's in my hand, I usually prefer to keep it, because it's really nice.
So it's really about getting that early curve of minions, isn't it? And
you gotta, yeah.
What about Venom Crawler? If you get that, would you get rid of it? Or?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question that you just asked, and I'm gonna tell you, depends on the matchup. If it's against, and depends on whether or not you're going second. If you're going second, and you have the counterattack, in most of the matchups you want to keep Venom Crawler, except the Orcs, obviously. Because in most of the matchups you're going to win. So there you go. You just drop, like, he's playing Imotekh, okay, Venom Crawler, counterattack. What are you going to do? Go on, do something, I dare you, right? So the only thing he can do there is then drop a Scorpack and suicide it and then resurrect it and do it again. And, he has to do all that mumbo-jumbo.
Okay. All right, let's give it a shot then.
Yeah, we'll also discuss the mulligan as we play, because sometimes it really depends on what you play against. But it was the main picture that we had there.
Okay, I've disabled the bots, but if we need to, Alski's just jumped online. I bet
you got the Orcs. Ouch.
I think this might be Alski as well, because he's just jumped online.
So you want to get rid of Demonic Frenzy and you want to get rid of the Helldrake Strike. Everything else you want to leave. because both are really good.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
this
does
is pretty
Alski,
nice.
yeah.
Oh my god. And he plays a pretty annoying deck.
He's got a very good
Hellfire
deck.
Torch or Hellfire Pit. This is actually a pretty interesting one because against the Orcs, Hellfire Torch might not be that good. Funny enough, I don't have Hellfire Pit right now, so I'm not too sure if we want to get that. I would say still go for Torch. It's a win con.
It's such good synergy with like
Okay.
Frenzy and
Yeah, it does. It's got a good one. And okay, we know approximately what kind of deck this guy is playing, so we got that advantage. So in this matchup, we absolutely want to go face. So you just heal and go face. It's absolutely the thing we do here.
Oh yeah, he's the control player for sure.
Yeah, I know what he's playing. I faced him once,
Yeah.
so I know exactly. So now here's the thing you wanna. What's that, Makari? Right? Ouch. That's not good.
No, it's not.
What we do now is we play the Noise Marine and we take out Makari. And we do not use the torch on the Noise Marine. Because even if we use the torch, he can just very easily take it out, so...
Do you know
He's gonna have a pike or something.
I was thinking that in this matchup, that the Chosen might be a better one to play on Thor over the Talon because, like later in the game, obviously he's got things like he's got things like Squig Buggy and the big flankers which can take the Chosen out. Whereas I don't think he can on turn 5. So the stealth of
he
the
does
Talon
have
looks better.
he does have the
He has the bike thing, but that doesn't deal 6, does it?
it deals 5.
Wait, what did he just kill us with? Warbiker.
Warbiker, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No use slapping anything on it. I would say you want to start off with Warp Talon still,
Really?
because if he has no mocking about, you might as well get rid of it as soon as you can. Don't use Torch yet.
No.
We still don't know.
Is he good mucking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah. This is a tough it's a tough match on paper.
It's a tough match. As I said, the only thing that you really are kind of afraid of are the orcs.
Okay, well at least he hasn't got the green horde yet.
Okay, here's a funny thing.
Spawned them.
We could actually do a pretty funny thing here.
Spawned them in Dark Oratory, right?
Yeah, I think so. You get 4. Just play spawn them first, and let me think for a second. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So look at this. You play Dark Oratory, and you give regeneration.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. So do it. Now with the spawndoms, just take out the 2 orc boys, but first take out Makari with your warlord, right?
Okay.
Now smack them. Take them out.
With these.
Yes.
I don't get it.
I'll tell you. Now slap another regeneration on that bad boy. And go face. Now, if he does not have no mocking about, you kind of win next turn.
So
the reason
all that was just for him?
Of course. Because if he doesn't have no mocking about or something to take it out with, he kind of loses. So there's one thing he plays, obviously. He managed to take it out, which is a shame, but what can we do? Now, for the next turn, what we do... ooh, Helldrake Strike. How much HP does he have, by the way?
21.
21, right? So I think what we want to do here, you got 6. Okay, you do the Helldrake. Yeah, because it has 5 HP with the Snazwagon, right? So, and don't forget to whack the space.
I don't really get that last turn, dude. If we'd have just gone the plus two stats, the beefy thing, we'd have traded 1 for 1. We'd have had like 3 units on board.
You would have had 3 units on board, but those units don't give you any win conditions. Because you would have like 1, 2, and you would have like 2 chaos spawn, and that doesn't really do anything much there. He played another bike, right?
Yeah.
A bit of a bad resolution, so... Okay, so let's think a little bit about here. How much HP does the bike have right now? I don't see.
7.
7 HP, right? So there's a couple of ways we could actually do this. So one is obviously to play the play that guy, but first I'm thinking maybe what we need to do here is to play our not that that one and buff it and hope it hits the bike.
What, this
because
one?
yeah, because other than that you cannot take it out. It stays alive, right? So you could do a little bit of RNG here and see how it rolls.
So just play this on there.
Yep. And if it doesn't work, where did it go? It got stuck a little bit.
Hit Grukk.
What's his fate? What's his damage on the? What's his HP right now?
13.
So in that case, what we need to do is we need to go face with Abaddon, and then we drop the Marine, and yeah, you just bash into it, obviously. So he's got some low HP, which is really good. I wish we could do a we could watch a replay, because I would explain why we're doing a couple of things here, especially with the spawn play.
I mean, I think that's the thing that I just would not have thought of that in a million years. Like I was.
You know, here's the thing: when you're playing,
we'd have been 4. What's the spawn? Is it a 2-0? Is it 2 melee attack 0 range? Is that what spawn has?
Yeah, 2 melee attack,
So,
0.
So it would have been a 4. Each one would have been a 4-2. So we would have cleared. We'd have literally had 2 to 3 4-2s left on the board. How is that?
Yeah, but that's the thing. When you're playing against the orcs as chaos, that's the problem there. Where you're playing against the orcs as chaos, you have to take every chance of a win condition that you get, because they have so much removal that you cannot risk to drag the game to a point where they can keep drawing win cons. Not win cons, removals, basically.
Traitor's Hate would be so good.
Yeah, it would be really good right now. So,
I mean, we can
how
just
much
kill
HP?
that with that.
We can take the Storm Boy out, right?
Yeah, we could do that.
We need to take out the Storm Boy. We need to play the Spondom now.
Oh, we should have done that first then.
Yeah, it's okay. Play it.
Oh man, I miss playing like mad.
Yeah, it's okay. Drop the bad boy now.
Chosen.
Yes.
Are we going
And
for,
give it HP.
You want to go HP,
Yeah,
not Vanguard?
What's our HP right now?
15. And he's used a wall biker. I don't think he's got lethal. He has got Makari though, right?
He's got Makari. There is a risk that he has lethal, but once again, right now, what we need to do is we need to risk, because if we don't risk, we're not gonna get any win condition.
He's played
here.
both bikes, and I don't think he runs the Squig Buggy, you know. So
Yeah, as I'm saying, like the orc matchup is very specific. Unless you take every single win con that you can get, you're gonna get screwed.
he's traded.
Because they have so many flanks, and they got they have so many flanks and so much removal that you have to be doing it. Okay, so we this is not too bad actually. So we need to play the epistolary, obviously, or whatever it's called, and put the buff on the thing, obviously, still. And you need to take out Makari. So once again, it's about whether or not he gets the removal now. Orcs just have too much removal, you know what I mean? They can take out everything you drop. That's why you kind of risk.
Is that digging? Yeah, no,
yeah, there you go. That's the main problem against the orcs. You see what I mean? So that's why you're taking every single chance that you can get.
Now we're in proper killing range as well.
So we'll have to heal up. Okay, so Warp Talon it is. Because it's obviously invisible, and you heal up because you have to, and you take out Makari. And let's pray that he doesn't have a removal now. We're still in a position to win the game.
I mean, I wonder whether we should have taken out, whether we should have.
The Makari, you
no,
mean?
we had to heal.
You always have to, yeah. You always have to heal because he has proper killing, right? Right now, he also needs the War Biker. There is a big chance.
Frenzy. Oh no, what am I talking about? I thought that was. I thought I was thinking. I was thinking of Skeins of Fate. Sorry, I thought I was thinking of Skeins.
So if he drops a double proper killing, we're done.
He's got us. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got double proper killing. Yeah, I mean we were pretty close right now because if he didn't have lethal right now, we could have taken him out. So let me now tell you the reasoning of the spawn play basically. So in general, to count what the orcs have. They have usually double Squig Buggy. Well, not all of them, but most of them have double Squig Buggy, double Snazwagon, double No Mocking About, double Storm Boy, and double whatchamacallit, Will of Gork. So they have so much removal that they can keep taking out your win cons, right? So if there is a chance that you can stick one unit on the board, you should take it.
I don't think he was in Will of Gork range though. That's
he was not in a Will of Gork range, but he did have like the flank range and no mocking about range, right? So you have to kind of gamble that he cannot remove it instantly, because if he cannot remove it instantly, then he kind of loses that because you frenzy it, right? Also, by giving it regeneration, we were allowed to attack with the Warp Talon and do more damage, because then he fully healed up the damage that we dealt. And that meant that he would have to commit something to take it out. And, well, unfortunately, he had that something, but which is usually the case with the orcs. But you have to take the risks. It's how you usually play with the orcs. That's kind of how it happens. So
okay, let's try and find another one. Oh, we're in. I was gonna say
as I said, like orcs are the worst matchup you can get with Abaddon. Well, it's the only matchup you're like, oh no, right?
I'm doing very well with Ghaelyn against Abaddon, so let's see how we do.
So now we're playing against Ghaelyn, right? So you probably want to ditch the Helldrake, and you still want to ditch the Skynes, yeah. Because we'll need some early game drops.
No. It's Shrigma.
It's Shrigma. Well, I mean, I've beaten him a couple of times.
Shall we go?
With this now, you usually go with Infinity Circuit if you have something to drop instantly. Do we have a 3 energy card in our hand?
No, I don't think so.
Or Hosts of Chaos or something, you usually do that, so...
I can't actually remember what it was.
Oh, it's okay. The thing is, you don't want him benefiting more from that, so if we don't have an early game drop, we go normal. Because he might benefit from it and drop 2 units, right?
Yeah, I've probably messed up then, because we haven't got one.
Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's actually good. You have the Venom Crawler. It's good. Okay, so you heal up and you don't go face here.
So we're playing as control.
Yeah, when you play against someone like Ghaelyn, you observe, you see how he plays. If he plays aggro, you just stay safe and keep controlling the board. If he plays defensive, then you go attack.
He won't be playing defensive. And me and Shrigma are running the same deck, so.
Yeah, so the turn, our turn, we just drop the Talon, obviously.
Yeah.
And we have a beautiful follow-up with Liorvine Ukris, so this is going to be a pretty good start. So we did really good in taking the Infinity Circuit. It was actually a good choice.
He's actually looking to race us, but he can't race us here. We've got quite a few options here, right? Like we could go Legionary. That would mean that he wouldn't get his thingy back, and then we could.
Actually.
Or we could just drop. We could just drop. Thing is, if we drop Urkis, he's got to trade Warp Spider, which dies,
and he needs another damage source.
Which would just be he'd just get it for free with the.
You drop the Ukris, but you don't attack with the Warp Talon. That's what you do here.
Really?
Yeah. You know why? Because only Spider is not enough to take out Ukris. He has to also commit a Warlord attack, and for 5 energy, he also has to deal 5 damage to the Talon. So he would have to have both of the flyers to take it out.
I feel like this is a. I feel like we drop this, he just hits it and Wind Riders us for free. Like, and even if we, oh, I don't know. I would play. I think I'd play Veteran Legionary in the thing here. But
I mean, you could do that if you want.
So you're saying not to attack?
Of course not, because if you attack, look at the thing. If you attack, then he can take it out with only sniper. Let's see what he does. It's kind of delayed from my point of view.
Okay,
so.
yeah, no, that's fair enough. We're in control mode that way as well, so.
Because don't forget, you're with Venom Crawler.
This
next
is definitely
turn,
Wind Rider, right? 100%. I mean, he might not have it, but he could have the Shroud Runner's the second best thing.
Yeah, Shroud Runner is good for you, by the way, because if you play Shroud Runner, you can take it out with the Warlord, and he summons the card, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very good position. This is a very good position. Now let me explain what you do here. You absolutely need to play the Crawler. You play the Crawler, you take out the Shroud with the Talon, and you take out the Storm Guardian with your Warlord. BJ, I think it got kind of stuck here.
Yeah, no,
No, I see.
We followed instructions to a T.
Now, if he cannot take out the Warp Talon, the Spider, he loses.
Yeah, he can do it with the Wraith Guard Charger. He's got the stones for it.
He needs the Charger plus the Warlord attack then.
Yeah.
And your Warp Talon then survives, and we're gonna put some work on him with it.
Okay, you can do it that way as well. Yeah,
That works. That works. Absolutely. Oh, so okay. He's not enough to take it out. You know what happens here now, BJ?
Go for it.
We play Host of Chaos first, so do it very carefully. Just follow the instructions.
Yeah.
Do Host of Chaos and just wait for me to see what's happening.
Straight as hate.
Oh, it's so funny, actually. That's okay. Now wait. So first off, you do a 0 mark of chaos for camouflage on it. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Now you use the... How much energy do you have? 5, right?
Yeah.
You use the Warlord power on it. Then you do Skies of Fate on it, once again. And now you do Traitor's Hate, and with your Warlord take out the Banshee. Okay.
So this thing
is
stealthed up.
Yeah, it's a stealth up crazy. I wish we had gotten another Abaddon's Chosen. That would have been fantastic, but you know, you can't always get what you want, so it is what it is. Now, okay, so he's going pretty aggro, right? So wait,
don't. Now, don't we? Do we need a blocker?
Let me tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna slap another mark on the Venom Crawler. Did you slap it?
Yeah. It's got taunt.
That's very good. Then you're gonna give it double mark of the frenzy. Sorry, frenzy. Did you frenzy?
Yeah.
16. Then you're gonna drop the. Since it's already got the front line, you're gonna drop the Vanguard. You're gonna drop the Bringer of Decay.
Smack face.
And you're gonna bash his face with the Venom Crawler. Not with the Warlord though. Take
out the Storm Guardian.
Yeah, of course. You're gonna You're gonna make him eat that venom crawler for lunch.
This is that's pretty crazy. The 16 damage. I mean,
I know, right?
It's pretty cool. I mean, he will kill it here. He's got the thing to kill it here. But still, it just did 16 damage to face. So, yeah.
I mean, objectively, yes. He can take it out, but he's gonna waste a lot of resource to take it out, right?
So this guy does what? He does 3, 6, right?
It's gonna do 6 damage, yeah.
Yeah. So we're left with 3 and 1. So he can't just use his. He can't do it with his flyer. He could do flyer hero power, but that he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to attack with that. So he could do Wind Rider and the 6-drop. That would do it. Or he could just hit us with another Banshee mask, or he's got Howling. He's got another Howling Banshee.
I mean, he could do whatever he wants because
he will kill it, but it's just how much investment goes in. Oh.
Yeah, look at this. Like, we got rid of one of his key units to it, right?
Well, Storm's not great in this matchup, to be fair, and he's got okay. Fair.
What did he do? What did he do? Can you tell me? Eldritch Storm.
Yeah, and then he cleared the. Oh my God, he's down to 5 health.
Oh, he's got 5 health.
Yeah. Oh, but we don't have any range, do we? That's the one thing without the Draconum.
Yada yada does it. Okay, so we take out the ugly boy with the warlord.
Wait, do we put the Noise Marine down first?
You know what?
If we're gonna take the damage.
Hmm.
We've got 2 of them.
Okay, drop double Noise Marine, but don't put them side by side. You know why, right?
Yeah. I sure do. Now wait, are we gonna? Is there any world in which we're playing Spawn? No, there isn't, is there? So we'll just do this.
You do that.
And then we probably just stick the blocker down, right?
Wait a minute. I just don't see what's going on. Yeah, you drop the blocker and you take out the thingy.
So the blocker, if he hits us with the thing, that one's on the outside, right? Because then at least it doesn't hit the Lord.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so for anyone's listening, we're talking about the Hemlock. If the Hemlock comes down, it gets 5 blast.
Yeah, but if he plays the Hemlock, he loses, by the way.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
He needs another Storm.
Ah, it's not bad. Spawned them would be good here.
Ah, yes, it's Nadu Cuckold Heart, wait.
You know, I really think Execute could be a thing, you know. I really do in this meta.
It could be. Let me now think about what we got, okay?
It's gotta be...
let me think a little bit. 1, 2, 3. So you start by spawn them, that's 100%, right? Start by spawn them. Let me think a little bit here. So play the Legionary and slap the Mark of Chaos on it. And tell me where it hits.
It hits the big guy, the Lich Guard.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Disguise.
That's good. Oh, okay, wait. That's 5, right, on it?
Yeah.
That's not too good. Oh yeah, that's not too good. Okay, wait. Attack with 1 spawn on it. Oh god, we're so close, but
we haven't got lethal. We haven't got lethal, have we? No.
Yeah, we don't. So just take it out with Noise Marine later on, I guess. It's the way to go.
Do we drop the 2-drop? Yeah. Might as well.
We still drop the 2-drop. Yeah. Might as well just, you know.
Oh, I should have put it on the other side. Oh, that gives him good.
Are we gonna get punished here?
Good Hemlock value.
He's on 5 HP, 1 Helldrake, and he loses, man.
The only thing is we have a lack of range, don't we?
Right now we do.
Ah. Banshee masked on the Noise Marine, nice. I spawned him actually wasn't great in last turn, was it?
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Okay, we draw first, right? We absolutely draw
wait
first.
Wait a minute, let me see what's going on. Yeah, you draw, absolutely. What do you mean? It's like... Okay, give us a Helldrake. Nice Helldrake.
Oh, we got the Bringer of Decay, so that's pretty good.
We got a Bringer of Decay, right?
And then just slap loads of things on these.
Oh, wait a minute.
Got to think
Oh, yeah, we win.
Time?
Abaddon's chosen for attack on the... No, don't drop the DK. You don't need that.
Okay.
Get one Abaddon's chosen on one of the small boys for an increased attack. Take out the front line. And buff the second one with attack and take out the Warlord. Yeah, we win. Yeah, you know how what you need to do, right?
Yeah.
You see lethal, right? Yeah. That's Shrigma down, boys.
He's just GG'd me in chat as well.
Nice. That was good. Well played by Shrigma, by the way. That was
it's a great game, man. That was really intense. It was like, I mean, to be honest, it was really that. If people are just wondering what we're going on about, so Shrigma Male's like, it's basically him and Papa Beard have been fighting out for top, and we played Alski, who's in third place. So we just played we just played like number 2 and number 3 basically in our first 2 games. There's no.
Yeah, this one was a pretty good game. Like now, BJ, just before we continue, just a question. You see the Venom Crawler thing? What I meant, right? So it's like it's the whole thing. Like you drop it and they just have to unload everything they have on it.
Yeah.
But against the orcs, it's not the case. Against the orcs, they have an easy way out for it because that faction has too much removal. So you usually have a hard time.
I think that bit's kind of obvious. I think the bit that was really great there was like the so we had a Talon down as well, didn't we? And I was wanting to attack, and you were thinking, no, don't attack, because essentially if we'd attacked, yes, we'd have done 6 damage, but we'd have got both units would have got taken out potentially. And you were right, because if we're the control player, if we're not the beatdown, which we weren't at that point, then your play was correct. Because why do we need to put 6 damage on face? Like, we don't need to do that. We need to control the board. So your play does make sense. But in the moment, I was just like, why are we doing this? But I totally get it. And also, everybody, if anybody was doubting it, if anyone thought the Ecclesiarch was coming on and just going to sabotage me, let me just show you where he is here. So he's now 2 spots below us. It's not like he's just playing for his own profile here, guys. He's not me. He's not trying to mess me up to reclaim ladder.
I know, right?
Okay, let's see now. Let's go again. We're going to get Alski again now, aren't we? No, that was a good game, and the frenzy thing was insane, right? We're going to get 16 damage.
You know, here's also a thing. If we didn't have the Venom Crawler, we might have even considered going face, because we know that we had a follow-up. Next turn, he wastes everything, taking out... Oh, we got an interesting matchup here. Get rid of Bringer and Traitor. Actually, wait a second, my friend. Yeah, get rid of Traitor's Hate, yeah. Get rid of
Keep Host? Yeah.
Keep everything else, yeah. Those two are really good. The Chaos and Hosts are really good. Now, this is a matchup where you might want to slap your Hellfire Torch instantly, but we might actually even consider Hellfire Pit, but...
Torch, sorry, yeah, Torch, yeah.
But still, we need the Torch, yeah, because Torch is just...
Yeah. It's not bad against... I think the Hellfire Pit's pretty good against Chaos, because it says only troops, and Chaos generally only play 1 or 2 at a time, so the random thing's not a problem. And they generally have high health. So the 3 damage could come in crunch. I think...
Okay, this is really good. So you drop Chaos Legionary, you slap health on it, you go face. And in this matchup, since we are now with the Initiative, we go face, absolutely.
So we slap Torch on it.
Torch with Camouflage, and you just smack face. You know what the thing here now is? He's lost the Initiative in a Chaos matchup that is deadly. And knowing that it's Haarken who has to face bash for value, we're just gonna oblige and take him down even lower so that he's afraid to face bash. Because Haarken runs out of health too quickly.
Is there anything in terms of positioning that we need to be thinking about, obviously, with this guy? Do we just go towards...
Just one thing, BJ. Make sure you face bash with Abaddon against this guy as well.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Oh, I thought I did.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the positioning is that you need to drop the Veteran now, no questions asked there, but you place the Veteran to the right of the Warlord so that the cleave doesn't go on the legionary or whatchamacallit.
Do we want to attack? Guess we do, right?
Yeah, of course we do. Yeah, because the problem with the problem with Haarken is that once again, you get value from his ability, he needs to attack. So the more he goes down in health, the more reluctant he is to use his ability.
Yeah. It's this classic thing whenever you're the aggro player, but you're playing one of the 35 health units against a 40 unit. It's just painful. Whoa,
Like, look at that. So he face bashed and he did the Traitor's Hate.
But now we
look at this now. He's like 22 HP. You see that?
Yeah, and we just take back the initiative. We've chosen.
Yeah, we've chosen and slap health on it once again. And attack face again. So look at that. You're at 32 health and he's going to be 20. Like, what's he going to do? Well, there are things that he can do. We haven't won yet. No time to brag yet, but like, you know. And we get the Bringer of Decay first as well. Or maybe not. He played the Decay first. But that's good. Now you drop your Bringer of Decay. With the Chosen, you ranged attack his Bringer of Decay. And you go face with Warlord. So losing initiative as Chaos is pretty bad.
Uphill climb, isn't it?
Yeah, he might actually Helldrake here, but unless he gets a really good Helldrake, he might have to face bash into the Bringer again, which is going to be very fun.
So in the mirror match, we actually really do want things like a Possessed Marines, our Possessed Champion, our Spawndons, probably our counter stuff. Right?
Chaos mirrors are usually pretty stupid, because you really want to get the early game unit.
Lord.
Oh, he's going to take another...
Wow. Why boy.
Okay, wait, do we have anything here, going here? Don't do anything, let me see. Oh, Chosen, okay, drop Chosen, and slap another Mark of Chaos on it and go face. It's actually funny, if you think about it.
Oh, he got 2 camouflage, 2 fates, so he's got plus 4 health.
Yeah, that's pretty ugly. If he doesn't remove it, we're just gonna win, I think, next turn. Yeah.
I mean, the worst thing here would be something like
the worst thing here would be,
and then hero power, and then get the taunt on the Venom Crawler. Something like that would be the worst thing.
Venom Crawler, and for some reason he would be running Abaddon's Chosen.
Oh, fucking hell. Here we go.
Did he actually do it?
Yeah, he got the Crawler, and so that means he's got the hero power for 1 health.
But hero power is 1. Oh, that's right.
But it is a random one, right? So...
I mean, we can still take out the Crawler if he gets taunt. If he gets taunted...
man, he had an Abaddon's Chosen.
And he...
Oh, he had 2. When did he play that horse? When did he play the horse? Oh, fuck. Wait, what? Why is he not...
Huh?
What? He's not taunting it. He should have won.
He's not taunting it. Wait a minute. No. Did he pass?
Oh, he's got Dark Oratory. No, he doesn't.
He has Dark Oratory as well.
Oh my god, that Execute would be so good right now. Not that we have Urkis anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to cast it because he's got the...
Oh, of course, so it wouldn't work.
Okay, let me think a little bit about this. This is pretty scary. This is obviously pretty scary, so we need to somehow get... Oh my. You know what kind of rustles my jimmies right now? He's playing a pretty bad deck. You're not supposed to run Abaddon's Chosen, it's kind of bad. Okay, wait, so... Oh boy. I think we need to do Host of Chaos for starters. For sure. We're hoping to get Demonic Frenzy out of it.
Well, you got it.
We got it. Okay, it's let me just take a look, PJ, and it's kind of.
Got 2.
So how many marks
2.
Does 2 marks, right? So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 6 damage, 10 damage. That's exactly enough to take it out. Yeah, slap the Frenzy and take it out, and go face. We took it out, right?
We did. Are you getting some lag or something?
I'm getting a small lag, but it's fine. But Jesus Christ, man, I get so pissed at stuff like that at moments because it's really not that effective to run a thing like that. But
Why did he just pass? He just passed.
Maybe he just gave it to us. I don't know. Drop the Venom Crawler and play the Host of Chaos.
No.
And
yeah, we got one.
Did you get the Abaddons?
Yeah.
Yeah, just slap the camouflage on it and yeah, GG.
Nice. Okay, that was crazy. I wouldn't have thought of the frenzy thing to take out. I wasn't thinking about frenzy at all there.
So let me tell you one important thing here. When you're playing against Chaos, and he has something like that on the board, the thing that you need to think about at that moment is that he might as well have lethal right next turn, because there's big chance if he's running a deck like that he's running like full of Abaddon's Chosen and stuff like that, without Host of Chaos, most probably he's gonna have Demonic Frenzy, which he did not mulligan, right? So you have to think about with this mindset, like, A, do I have a way to take out the Venom Crawler? No. Do I have a way to survive? No. So the best thing I can do is, if I have a card draw, I need to fish for something that takes it out, and that something was Demonic Frenzy, right? So yeah, there you go.
Okay, recording. Here we go. So
Another Ghaelyn. Okay.
Let's hope it's the same guy.
So switch the Bringer, switch the Frenzy, leave the Talon.
Bullet.
Nice.
New guy. Do we want to? What do we want to do?
Circuits. Because you start with Host of Chaos, unless you get a Noise Marine. Okay, hit the Host of Chaos. That's a very nice card to start from. And don't go face. Because in this case, we don't see that we immediately have board control, so we stay a little bit safe. Now, if we had Noise Marine as our starting card, we definitely would have gone on face as well.
For sure.
So let's see what Ghaelyn does here. Once again, having two Abaddon's Chosen is really good because that really sets up for a Venom Crawler win condition. You know, this is really good against the Eldar. Okay, this is perfect. Stay safe.
I've just realised that my camera's gone off.
That's okay.
Sorry, what are we doing?
The chat will forgive you.
So we could do the 50-50 Legionary here, couldn't we?
I don't think we really need to do that. We can take 6 damage, like, because if it happens that it fails, we lose really bad.
Yeah, I mean we could
don't go face though.
we could have done it with Abaddon's, but
yeah, but like imagine if both of them went face.
Yeah, it's too
we
much.
Lose board control and we lose the Abaddon's Chosen plus we need that Abaddon's Chosen for later.
Yeah, exactly. It's too many. That's too many resources, isn't it?
That's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Or we could do the big funny, and if we draw a Demonic Frenzy, just all in on his face. But we'll see. Let's see what he plays.
There we go. I think I've sorted the camera.
Okay, obviously he needs to sacrifice that. So he takes out. He takes a stone. I'm not too happy when Ghaelyns get to take their stones, but that's okay.
And he's keeping. You know, his plan is to beat us down, right? So he's keeping up. He's got us down to equal. I think so far he's pretty happy.
He's got the Screeching Banshees. Okay, so you know what I think? Give me a moment to think about this. Well, definitely that, 100%. Drop that, yeah, do it. And honestly speaking, I'm thinking of taking out just the stone and buffing our Warp Talon with the Chosen of the 4.
thing with this is... Okay, plus... Yeah, that's fine. I don't like it when it gives this one...
Well, it's not too bad because...
I just don't like it when it gives him the
Vanguard,
Vanguard,
right?
and then he becomes grounded,
Yeah, because it doesn't fly anymore, yeah. Well, he's most probably going to take it out this turn, but once again, as soon as we get to have the big units with Abaddon's Chosen, it's going to get ugly. Surround them! Strangle them like the serpent.
I wonder if that was correct, because 8 damage for 1 stone. I'm not sure.
Okay, here we go. So... No, it was fine. Don't worry about it. I don't think so. I think we actually, I think we take, I think we drop the Noise Marine. We drop the Noise Marine. We take the 1/3 out with the Warlord. And we take the other one out with the Possessed. And let him waste some resources and as we wait for the Venom Crawler or something to appear. You really want to use one Abaddon's Chosen, don't you?
No, I'm wondering about using the Legionary.
Yeah, but then he gets the 2/1 on the board, which I don't know if it's a good idea. Well, you could if you want, but...
We lose... I mean, we have got another flanker. If we didn't have the other flanker, I'd be a bit more...
Yeah, if we didn't have the other flanker, 100%. We would have been much more careful here. We need that Venom Crawler, though, once again. Don't forget we got the Abaddon's Chosen for as soon as something big arrives. I just hope there's not a Banshee coming now.
I think we might get in the Vanguard. Oh, do you know what? I'm more than happy for him to spend his stones on that.
You what?
I think that's a bad use of... Didn't even kill it.
Oh God, that's gonna hurt.
Oh my lord. Do you know what?
Oh my God.
If we had put that 8 damage on him earlier, he'd be on 16 now.
Jesus Christ, man. He just took a beating. Okay, I'll tell you what you do. You drop the Noise Marine.
Hit face?
You hit... No. You don't hit face. You take out the 2/1 with the Warlord. And then you attack with the champion into the zone and get a free marker. What the hell was that, bro?
I do like this. The only issue is, it is a bit of a waste of a flanker, right? Because if he does take this out with his flankers now, then we're out of flankers. But I do like it in terms of the pressure it puts on.
It's we got a pressure anyway, so just smack it.
Ooh. Well, at least he can't.
I mean, it's not too bad. At least it's not a free ranged attack. In any case, like as I'm saying, like we need, if one of these survive, they get overbuffed. If we draw a Venom Crawler, we just win. He's out of stones. And we have Chaos Legionary. By the way, Chaos Legionary is a good late game tool. Have you heard of the Chaos Legionary machine gun? Oh my, wait a minute. Well, what do we have here?
Well, we can kill that with this if we want.
Let me actually think about this for a
second. Make it
second.
survive as well if we used a traitor say.
Do we want to do that though? I don't think we want to do that.
Oh, we could try machine gun it down.
Or what we could do is we could go. Man, I wish we had like one. We could go face and.
Let's go face.
You know what? Go face. Go face, yeah. And you know what you need to do now? Get a veteran legionary down. And you know what you do now? You can use one Abaddon's Chosen to give health to the Marine. Give it like the big health. And now give it the Chosen of the 4. And take out the big boy. Oh, nice. It's not easy to take out. Yeah, just... Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, liking it.
Okay, we're pressuring.
And he's got no stones as well, so it's a real issue for him.
Yeah, there's no big thing coming out now, so that's really good.
Skeins of Fate
Plus-
would be amazing here. Oh,
Anything would be amazing
Nah,
here.
he's
like...
got us here now, because he can do this and then he can hit us with the... Yeah, he can get us with the flanker now. Yeah, for sure. Ah, that's a shame.
Yeah, well, we didn't really get anything here, so... Kinda unlucky, but let's see what we draw now.
I mean, I guess we drop...
Oh, that's good. You go... Oh, nice. So look at this. Take out the 3-2 with the face. Take out the 3-2 with the face.
You sure you don't want to... Well, are we ever going to be playing a thing on him? Because he could machine gun him, right?
Oh, he's gonna take so much damage with Bringer of Decay combo now. So look at this. You take the one thingy with your face, and now look at this. Drop the Bringer of Decay. Do the Chosen of the Four on the machine gun.
And this one as well.
Now use the Abaddon's Chosen and give it damage.
Plus
And
two,
go
plus two.
face.
Or
Yeah, and
plus
go
two
face.
Vanguard.
Oh, +2 Vanguard could be really good. Yeah, I think Vanguard, because it's gonna be taken out anyway. Do that. And attack phase. Yeah, attack phase.
The heal. He's used both Shroud Runners, but he's probably still got a Wind Rider.
He's got some stuff, but we don't really care because he's so low.
Yeah.
We need 2 attacks and Traitor's Hate or Chaos Legionary into... There's so many ways we can lethal him. And don't forget, we're still eligible to get, like, Helldrake or something. Oh, whoa, nice. He's done. He's done, I think. But why would he do that, though?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
But you see what we got here, don't you?
Oh my god.
Machine gun.
And we got the Venom Crawler, too. Like, even if we didn't have anything now, and he had, like, 15 health, we would drop the Venom Crawler. I'm telling you, man, this can do work against Ghaelyn's. You just gotta pilot it correctly.
Yeah, but I also don't think the Ghaelyns are playing well against us.
That's always the thing. It is. Well, you can't say that about Strigma, though.
Well, me
He
and
was really
Strigma
good.
have both got a really positive win rate, but we did beat Strigma with this, didn't we? So
Yeah, we did.
Um,
Well, I mean, sometimes he wins against me, sometimes I win against him. So
yeah,
it's a really balanced matchup. But thing is, like with both Abaddon and Ghaelyn, both require to be played very well. Even though like people might say that they're brainless, they're not.
oh,
Like
God.
both of them require like
Who's
very
saying that?
clever players.
Who
Well,
said
I
that?
mean, there are people who say that.
It's usually, I think when people say that, it's usually people who are like frustrated at the game.
Yeah, might be.
And it's not usually someone who's... You very hear someone at top of ladder saying that, let's put it this way. Oh my lord. Is this going to be Scarabs?
Oh shit! We got some scarabs. Well, you replace Oratory.
Oh, do
Yeah, you gotta keep the Talon. Yeah, you gotta still keep
Oh
it.
god.
No. You keep the Possessed Champion.
Well, maybe we
I'm
get rid of
thinking-
talent then. We got to find like traitors and thingy, haven't we?
Yeah, we do. We do need to find
Just
it.
keep
Yeah.
possessed then for now.
Yeah, keep flankers. Flankers are gonna be crucial. Man, I hate.
Oh wait.
I absolutely despise playing against Orikan. Don't do that because that might work in his favor. Because he has a 1 energy ability.
True.
We need something. We need something. Okay, Helldrake's not bad. Go face. You beat him down. You attack every turn. And he goes second too. Oh my god. Why is this still in the game, man?
I honestly think I think if this is Scarabs, I think I've only played it like twice all season.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people playing it because if you facing as Uriel or something,
God, this is
you're
so
gonna
annoying. though. We
lose.
haven't got any units.
We have to just drop the Possessed Marine. There's no way out of there. You need some control. And you'll need Warp Talent for sure next turn. or possess champion, depends. Now here, the thing is, he can make a full board right now. Yeah, there you go. This is like absolute degeneracy. And by the way, he can still take out... What? Okay, maybe not the full board. Apparently we got a different type of Orikan here. Wait. You know what? There's no point in clearing out those scarabs, BJ, because he's gonna repopulate them next turn. You drop the Warp Talon, just go face. Unless we get like Spawndom or Traitor's Hate, this is what we need to do. We need to keep going face. That's the only way. Because the maximum scarabs you could have taken out this turn were 3, and he would still repopulate them. This is so stupid, man. This is has to be the most annoying and I don't even know non-interactive thing in a game.
Taking it, you don't like scarabs.
Oh, I hate it, man. I hate it. And what used to drive me even more insane is how many apologists this has. Like people saying that, oh no, it's actually pretty interactive. You can do AoE. Yeah, of course you can. Look at that. Look at that. Oh god.
Come on, baby. Where's our stuff? Oh god.
Noise Marine, really? I guess we'll have to play a possessed champion. I guess take out one scarab and get some dark pact and just go face again. I guess.
Or we play the Noise Marine. Go face with the Talon because that's safe anyway, because it's a flyer.
Put then buff the Talon with the Chosen, I guess.
Oh, I was going to say buff the Noise Marine.
Noise Marine is an easy target. He can still take it out with the Scarabs next turn.
The only thing is if we buff this, it might ground it.
Oh, goddamn, that's true. Crap, yeah, we don't want to buff that. Maybe we just possess champion and distract him for a little bit. Oh man, this is so frustrating. Yeah, you need to whack him. That's the only thing here you can do. Worst thing is, like, next turn he might actually win, because extermination, then there's like what? Oh wow, okay. Good job, mate. Oh, Christ, this is so... Man, I hate it. Well, we have one part of the combo. Yeah, he can just win next turn if he blows us up, so... There's no point attacking the Scarabs, he's gonna repopulate it again. What do we do? I don't even know what we do. What a stupid deck. Yeah, take out 2 of the Scarabs. I guess that's the... Don't go face anymore because he can just one-shot us. I forgot to do it with a ranged attack, I think.
No, I did it on purpose.
Ah, okay, for the Noise Marine, alright.
But to be fair, I probably didn't need to, right? Because if it's only trading these Scarabs, then I didn't really need to.
I think what he's gonna do is he's just gonna do the ability, then use the Scarab explosion, and we lose.
I know, it's
this is like something that I just don't get this. You just have to pray that you get AoE. And even if you do, he just repopulates it every single turn. Yeah, there you go. It's over, right? Or not?
Yeah.
3 times 6. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. And we're supposed to be one of the decks that counters that, by the way. Just a reminder.
I know, but we didn't get it. We should have hard mulliganed.
Yeah, I guess so. It's so stupid, and he fills up the board on turn 1.
Oh,
come on, man. And by the way, Alski again. Okay, we switched the Oratory, we switched the Apostle, we switched to Venom Crawler. Yeah, you don't rely on Venom Crawler against these guys.
Oh, it's not Alski.
It's a different guy. Hellfire Torch still, yeah.
You know, the thing is,
At least we've got the spawn-dom to counter the green horde this time.
the fun fact is that Orikan, on top of everything, he didn't even have the main thing, the Divination of Menhir. With Divination of Menhir, you can have a full board on, I think, turn 1, right? No, not turn 1, turn 2. So we heal and go face. It's good that we have spawned them in case he's playing like my style of Grukk. This is gonna be really good. Oh yeah, I think he's playing my deck.
It's quite a frustrating session because we were playing really well. Like we lost to Scarabs, we lost to Alski, fair play. You know, the guy's rank 3 and he's got the matchup. Right?
Do the hosts.
And then we lost to a fucking bug.
Well, the bug doesn't count because we totally had that game. And not the best role, but you know what? Actually, I wouldn't say so. Double Heldrake, double Spawndom is actually good against orcs. It works.
Okay.
He.
He's aggro in. This is a complete aggro deck, so we need to stop attacking face here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heavy aggro.
Yeah, on the, against this, we actually drop, I think, the Possessed Marine. No, drop the Warp Talon, yeah. And just pass. So let's see if there's no mocking about. The problem with my aggro deck is that it's not as good against Abaddon as the Control Orc. Right after the Warp Talon, if he does no mocking about, just drop Urkis next turn. Yes. Drop the Urkis and give it health. Oh, wait.
Wait, do we?
No, still give it health. Yeah, still give it health.
I think it's better, yeah,
because there's really no point against the orcs doing that, right? So
yeah, and he's got to have the second. He's basically got to have the second no mucking about here.
Yeah, most probably.
You know, it's too early for Will of Ghaelyn, so it's yeah.
But if it's a complete aggro deck, he's not supposed to have the thing. Okay, that's good. We're equalized. Oh, Squig Buggy. Right. So, we could actually do a Heldrake strike here.
Isn't that a waste? We could just attack that and it blows it up, and then we've got 6.
Does it? Does it though?
Well, we can try. Like, what have we got to lose?
I mean, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot. You're right. Actually, you're right. Absolutely right, BJ here. I'm just too used to them not blowing it up.
And then we can just like drop.
Oh, nice. Venom Crawler. Crawler it. Another hard removal food.
To be honest.
I mean, if he's running grot bombs on a Control Orc, I'm gonna go crazy.
No, he's not. This is full on aggro, isn't it? I mean, the only thing we haven't seen is a green horde. Yeah, I'm wondering if we're gonna get that. But otherwise, I think we're just probably gonna go spells here.
Green horde doesn't really matter here. Okay, this is good. Ooh, someone's gonna take a lot of damage. Oh, never mind.
Well, I think we bring a Bringer of Decay actually.
Yeah, I guess so, but don't face.
Maybe we heal. Should we just heal?
No, buffed it Bringer because you know why? Because it's at least a win condition. Oh, nice.
Well,
that's better than a
maybe we
heal.
do attack now then.
No, don't.
Now you got the Vanguard.
Yeah, I don't think we do. If he's playing full on aggro, every bit of HP counts.
That's true.
Let's pray that at least now he doesn't have an answer. Orcs, the most annoying thing about the orcs is, yeah, that's the thing that I hate about the orcs, honestly.
They always have an answer. They're orcs.
We always have the answer, boys.
Okay. Well, we've got a Spawndom here.
Spawn them, and we got the Possessed Champion. Let's see what we draw. Oh,
So do the spawn them. And do the chosen.
Do we want to Vanguard up? I'm thinking we do, right?
We want to health it.
Oh, come on now, let's think about this. Because we don't have guarantee Vanguard.
The only way he takes you out next turn is if he has Makari, Propakili, plus a Warbiker that he drew with the card draw.
I know, but I'm not just thinking about next turn, right? Like.
Oh, maybe then just play Possess Champion this turn and keep that for Vanguard. Panic Vanguard.
Yeah, or we could even spawn guts.
Yeah.
Them, but maybe we should.
No. Don't keep that double spawn them. You might need it. Yep. Oh, nice. And now we also have 2 spawn them on the board, so that's good. Just not 2 spawn them, but 2 spawn. Let's see what happens. He's running a little short on cards, which is good.
Not for long. So overtime kicks in. It's gotta go.
Ah, yes, the best mechanic in the game.
Yeah, it's got to go.
Let's see his next flank.
I think we should create a petition. Overtime has got to go. We should make a petition.
We should totally make a petition for that. Let's see if he. Okay, that's good. He's drawing.
He's thinking about Will of Gork. He's pausing on 7.
Why the hell does he have a Will of Gork on a full-on aggro deck, bro?
Okay.
Oh, okay, he doesn't.
See, I'm glad we kept the chosen.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think next turn we might have him. Let me just count the damage. Wait, what did he? Oh, Gretchen mob. Okay, let me count it, BJ, for a second. Okay. Where's the math? Where's the math? Okay, wait. So 2/2/2 that gets taken out. This is gonna be something. There's gonna be 6 more damage. That's gonna put it at 11. Then you get 13. Then you get 15. It's not enough. It's not lethal.
So I think we need to play the chosen here.
What you need to do is you absolutely play the chosen. Yes. Or yeah, do the chosen. Do the chosen. Yeah. Give it Vanguard. Attack with your spawn.
Do we want to spawn them though?
Actually, yeah, spawn them it. To hell with it, spawn them it.
And then that spawn can hit his first guy, the one that was.
Yeah.
The one that was still up.
And what you need to also do is heal up, I think. Or maybe not, actually.
Yeah, no, let's do it. Just don't give him a,
because we have double Helldrake strike as well, so
yeah, exactly. We just gotta like not give him a chance, haven't we? Like just do everything. Like
yeah, we gotta be very careful here. Now, if he does rock invasion into 3 Archel Gurks, I'm just gonna laugh.
Oh boy, Propagilly. Not enough.
Propagilly?
The worst thing here,
not even close.
The worst thing would be Makari here.
Yeah, if we see a Makar, oh, nice.
Turn.
Okay, so
oh fuck, yeah.
Some Makari right there. Oh, nice.
That's good. Oh, yes.
So look at this. You drop the chosen into Vanguard, and you play the Helldrake strike. Yep, absolutely play the Helldrake strike and don't attack.
Hold on. Or we could clear this
and do a Warp Talon
and drop a Warp Talon and heal, or drop a Warp Talon and play this on. I don't think we should.
You absolutely want to heal. Yeah, okay? Drop a Warp Talon and heal. He's got low amount of cards. Okay, the problem here is the only problem that we might face here, BJ, is yeah, do that. Since you already attacked, do that and heal. The only problem we could face here is another Will of Gork.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
The Helldrake, I was just thinking about the fact because with double Helldrake, he potentially just loses the game. Because if he does a Will of Gork again, we might go into We might be, but no, then we can Helldrake. Yeah, I think we're okay.
Well, I mean,
I think
don't forget
I think
Rock
you're
Invasion.
right.
Don't forget Rock Invasion. that's
Yeah, there's... you know, that's the fun part. My previous Abaddon deck with the Murderous Desires and Drachnian was also built to deal with Rock Invasion as well.
The thing is, though, with this particular moment right now, there's no way he can Rock Invasion. Like, he's just basically gambling on getting...
It's very, very risky, yeah. Plus, we have the Demonic Frenzy and stuff, so if he doesn't drop, like, multiple Arch Elves, we're fine. Which can obviously happen, but... Nope.
So that's worth +4, isn't it?
Oh, this is actually good.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. You know what the fun part is? If he had proper kill here, it was a loss. That's the funny part, BJ.
Well, this is more like a Helldrake.
No, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, my friend.
Oh boy.
This might be a win. Let me count it, okay? Okay, wait a second. That's 8, for example. Then you do a second one, and whatever it gets, you get another 6 on top. It's lethal, I think. So do Dark Oratory into damage. So 8 plus 6, that's 14. Oh, it might not be lethal. Wait. 5. It might not be lethal. Wait a minute.
Oh, we play this as well, right? And then Frenzy.
It might not be lethal. Because you're gonna get 6 attack on that. That's 14. That will be 1 off lethal. Drop a Helldrake on him. It's not lethal if you don't get a thing, it's not lethal. Now it's lethal. Okay. Okay, let me actually explain after we finish why you should not have Demonic Frenzied. So the thing was, BJ, if we had Demonic Frenzy into Chosen of the Four, and if Chosen of the Four gave us a defensive mark, we would actually have 1 off lethal because he had 17 HP, right?
No, he had 15, so he would have been 14 plus 2 from the Lord. We would have still won.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think we'd have still won. It's difficult. It's difficult trying to...
Somehow I remember that we were 1 off lethal if we got a defensive mark. I wish we could check that.
Shrigma's catching Papa.
Okay, wait a minute, BJ. So he would have 8, then plus 6 is 14. Then
Plus
yeah,
7.
I think he had. Yeah, you're right.
He had 15. We would have had lethal, but I mean to be
Oh,
honest,
we would have had lethal. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Somehow I messed it up somehow. Yeah.
It doesn't matter because we just got an awesome Hellstrike. So the Hellstrike is
Yeah.
so random though, isn't it? Like 3.
Hellstrike is very random, and I think I might have actually, but it was still lethal even with bad Hellstrike because you would have. Yeah, it was still lethal with that. Even if with minimum damage, it was lethal. Yeah. Because it was still 15 damage. Somehow I remember that it counted up to being 1 off lethal. I just messed up my math, I guess. Whatever it is. Okay, we won against another Grukk. That's good. Not another, but the Grukk, which is really good.
I mean, that was super, like... That was super close as well. Like, the end game was fun there, because it was, like, back and forth, and we kept surprising each other.
There was also a thing that I didn't like about his deck. He kind of had, like, this indecisiveness between was he an aggro or was he a control one.
Ooh, first Imotekh.
Nice, interesting. Keep the Venom Crawler in your hand, and
right?
actually keep everything in your hand. Yeah, this is a nice curve. Keep the Venom Crawler,
it's
Balduco, nice.
So we got the best Imotekh player, and we get...
And Hellfire Torch 100%.
Okay, so you said this matchup's favourable, didn't you?
It's favorable. It's not an auto win, but it's favorable for sure.
So we probably want to save Hellfire Torch for Venom.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Against Imotekh, if you get a nice curve, it's usually good. And funny enough, you know what's funny about Imotekh? His ability is so intimidating that most people think they should not play aggro versus him, which is wrong. You do play aggro versus him.
Oh god, yeah.
So if he's first to drop a Praetorian, it's not too good, but we have Possessed Marines, so it's fine.
Almost everyone should play aggro against Imotekh.
Yeah, Imotekh is like...
Beacon.
Imotekh is deadly late game. Okay, so he understands. He's a good player. Drop the Noise Marine. Usually a lot of Imotechs... Yeah, Noise Marine and Face, 100%. A lot of Imotekh players have trouble understanding this point. That he needs to stop attacking.
So next turn he's got the flanker, hasn't he, that can do 5 damage.
Yeah, so if you Hellfire Torch this, he still kills it, so you don't do it. Even if he doesn't have the 5 damage flanker, Tomb Blade also takes it out, so
Yeah.
like it's not that good.
No.
Well, Tomb Blade doesn't take it out, but it leaves it very low. Oh! Well, isn't this interesting?
This guy,
This
right?
actually... Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy, yeah. Do it. This is so interesting, though. Let's see what kind of a thing he gets. That's good. Now, here's the
He's
deal
going to use
here.
his hero power, ping that, and then attack that.
Well, we want him to use his hero power and waste something on it.
True.
Yeah, we want him to use his hero power. But you know what we could do, actually?
I really want to save that though. That's like
we gotta save it. Yeah, and just end.
Just,
It's very tempting, I know, right now, but just end the turn.
yeah.
I know it hurts. It hurts me too, as much as it hurts you. Yeah, it really does hurt. Because right now I think it was a wrong play in a way. So here's the thing: you drop the Bringer of Decay, and you actually go face with you actually go not face. Sorry, you attack the flying flyer with your Warlord. I'll explain why. You attack the flyer because in a scenario where he also follows up with another flanker, you take that flyer out next turn so that your Venom Crawler is safe.
But we'll attack at 10 damage.
No, it's what you need to do now. There you go. So in this case, he decides to trade because there was a risk. Okay, Lich Guard is okay. Lich Guard is okay. So drop the Venom Crawler and slap it with Camouflage. And of course, range attack the Lich Guard. So Crawler will have to lay low for a little bit, I think. Depending on what happens next.
Oh, of course, yeah. I forget that because camouflage only loses when you attack, doesn't it?
Yes. The Lich Guard is unfortunate, but we could really use an host here. Oh, what? Interesting.
Melee attack. Oh yeah, okay.
So he has an answer, unfortunately, but that's a lot of resources once again. And that's 6 damage to his face. I don't mind it. So, the first thing you do here is you ranged attack the Lich Guard, obviously. You play the Chosen and get the Camouflage on it. And you possess Marine into Lich Guard so that he does not resurrect it.
I guess the other thing would have been to Legionary and play the chaos, play this guy with that.
You need a Camouflage on the board because they have quite a bit of point click stratagems.
Well,
Now, if he's
playing well.
Yeah, obviously he's like, if he's running Imotekh so loyally in top 10, I assume that he should be playing well. Another Croissant. I honestly starting to hate that card. Okay. So, I think we actually... Wait, let's see what we get. Oh!
Do you know what I'm wondering here? We could just drop this.
We should drop that and target it with Chosen of the Four. And if he gets the Camouflage, this gets very ugly. We'll have to take 5 more damage to the face, but we should be okay with that.
Well, that's why I was wondering if we could put it on him. Because if he gets the range attack...
No. We need to ensure that gets camouflaged, so increase your chances. Well, no camouflage there, but...
Smack him in the face.
Well, 6 damage to the face, obviously.
5 to ours.
And we take 5. Well, I mean... hey, it's a fair trade. It's just good business, man. So now he does methodical destruction, obviously. Yep, there it is. Oh, he has a... Did you see that? He had a golden one.
He's got gold and everything, this guy's got a great collector's stuff. Alright, so we need to get some units on the board here, put some pressure on.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we just drop both of these two and put the...
Drop Chaos Legionary, Veteran Legionary, and buff the Chaos Legionary, obviously.
Yeah.
And we're kind of running out of steam. Go face. Not the best thing to get there, but it is what it is. We're the first one to get 2 cards, though, which is good.
I wonder if he'd use his AoE here. Could be an AoE turn.
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's one of those turns.
Yeah, the annoying turn.
So this is looking like Hellfire. Helldrake Strike.
Most probably, yeah. We'll see.
Oh, actually,
It's still first save. Alright.
Spawned and Plague Marine's better. Oh yeah, because then we're into the Frenzy next turn, yes.
Yeah, definitely. We need to do that. And don't forget to Chosen of the Forehead later on. And don't forget to take out
we
the
could even
remnant.
just use that, right?
No, don't do that. Double spawn into the Techno. You attack the thingy with face, the 3/2 air unit. You destroy the remnant, and you buff with Chosen of the Four your Plague Marine. You're not afraid of going a little low with Abaddon because Necrons don't have that much burst, unless he draws something crazy. So let's pray no Tomb World.
What's he got? We got 3 on there, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we're already
No,
reaching. Yeah, like, oh my god, I hate this. I honestly despise this.
I think we're gonna lose this.
There is a chance, yeah. He's answering everything we do.
Just one turn.
Warp Talon and Urkis. Sure thing. Drop the Talon. Buff the Talon and drop the Urkis. Yes. And don't forget to ranged attack the Lich Guard. And pray to every god you know.
Put this on this guy, yeah.
No. Warp Talon.
But what if it Vanguard?
Warp Talon for Frenzy next turn.
What if it Vanguards him?
We don't care. Because it doesn't get out of stealth. You don't care about it being flying. He doesn't have any more flying units.
So this is the unit that's going to be getting attacked this turn, right?
Yeah, most probably he's gonna attack that unit.
Yeah, so don't you want that?
No, because it's gonna get taken out 100%. He might even in the worst case scenario, he might even just the methodical it. We still can win. Hard though.
So this turn is basically all 3 of those cards, right? Potentially.
Yep.
Well, I'm saying that like if there's anything left.
This is ugly. This is ugly. This is ugly.
Oh fucking hell! No.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I think that was a mistake for attacking us there. Wait, BJ, wait.
Holy shit.
Okay, hold it.
Holy shit.
Drop a Helldrake Strike right now. You gotta Helldrake it.
Ranged attack it and win.
Wait. Let's do this in style. Don't we wanna?
Just finish it. Just finish it, man. Just finish it.
Okay, let's not do any BM. What a crazy game. That was crazy. I mean, and the thing is, see, the thing is with this deck is very combo-y. It's very combo-y because like everything just arrived there, didn't it? I think if you just imagine everything that happened, those last 2 turns came a turn earlier, we would have been putting on the style points, wouldn't we? We'd have been flashing style points big time.
There was also like, with the Helldrake, I just thought that the thing there was you could have also tried to fish for hosts for Abaddon's Chosen. That would have been pretty nice. But Helldrake just does damage to the face too. Yeah, we pushed down Balduco. Nice. Okay, and we're back to 7. Sweet.
Yeah. So just think, we lost 26 points for that bug. So if people don't know, because I'm probably going to edit it out, we were winning a game against Ghaelyn, weren't we? We had a really fantastic game. We'd have loved to have shown you. We got down to we were smashing him basically, and we were about to win it. I got a bug. Kicked me out of the game, auto lost 26 ranking points. And we basically just we would have been plus 26 plus the win, even if it had been 10 points for the win, it would have been about plus 36. So we would have been up in 6th position now, pushing Demos.
Here's the thing. So basically we lost against the Grukk, and we lost against the Scarab, right?
Yeah, they were our genuine losses, yeah. But we beaten Grukk. We beat
Grukk, we beat double Ghaelyn, maybe perhaps 3.
Including Shrigma.
We beat a Haarken, and we beat a Imotekh.
Yeah, and all good players as well. Like everyone we've played, because we've turned the bots off.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
It's all been like top 10 players, really. Yeah. Do you know what? I tell you what, it's actually a lot of fun, this deck, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Once you get a hang of it, I'm telling you, it's super fun. BJ, could you cancel that for a second?
Yeah.
Because I'd love to do another one, but I think it's time is coming for me to turn in.
Yeah, leave it there.
So
cool.
I think we'll end the masterclass here. I hope I kind of changed some of your views on Abaddon, and I think you're getting a hang of it now. It's just that, like, what you need to think about, and you probably noticed it. Orcus maybe is not that great. He seems to be like, well, he didn't really do anything in most of our games, so yeah, we could potentially switch him for Drachnian even or something. But I think one of the things that you would have noticed on Abaddon, that he needs very different type of decision making, in a sense that when to attack, when not to attack, when to favor having an extra spawn on the board, or where to favor Warp Talon on the board. So it's really a bit of a challenge in that sense.
Yeah.
But once you get a hang of it, you really can do work. You know, Drachnian, as for Drachnian, I'll tell you one thing. Drachnian is really good in 2 cases. Number 1, it's extremely good in Chaos Mirrors, because look at this. You go first as Chaos in a mirror, you instantly use the offensive card for Warp Storm, and if you have Drachnian in your hand, you play it on turn 5 and you kind of win the game. Because the enemy Chaos is not able to stick anything to the board unless he plays a Warp Talon, and you just automatically win the game. So Drachnian can be a win condition. So I would say if you don't like Urkris, you can definitely slap a Drachnian in there. You can also consider the Murderous Desires, but the thing with Murderous Desires is that with this deck, you don't want to have too many tactics, because tactics end up dead in your hand if you don't have enough units.
Yeah.
That's why I still have the Urkris in there, because that extra unit really does the thing. Like, even against Balduco right now, that took the attention for a turn, which was good.
It did. That is a good point.
By the way, as for grounding the Warp Talon, the only time when you don't want the Warp Talon to get grounded is when you don't want it to be in case the enemy has a lot of flyers, right? Against for example Necrons, when they no longer have their flyers, it really doesn't matter if it gets grounded. And when it gets grounded, it doesn't exit stealth, so that's still a thing.
I wonder about the Aspiring Champion. I wonder if that could...
Aspiring Champion could be pretty good.
It just comes down a turn earlier, doesn't it? Or we can play it a turn later, but with a power. So he'd have potentially 8 health, turn 6. It's a similar thing though, isn't it, to Lurkis? It's a similar kind of problem, and we've already got quite a good lot of 4-drops. So
Yeah, the main problem of the Chaos is that they have too many good 3 and 4 drops, especially in the 4-drop department. They're very rich.
yeah, he's just, oh god, he irks me. Ukris irks me. I'll play a
Lucris
bit.
is like one of those cards that can just win you a game, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen very often, you know.
I'll play a bit more with him. And
Maybe you can play. Maybe I don't know. If you're trying to climb and you're still trying to get used to him, I would say you could try some unranked games for now. Maybe just get a hang of him as well, and maybe then go in. Because as I said, like, in cases where you might make one wrong decision with him, you might just lose the game. So, hey, you're close to Alski.
oh, Alski's just lost some games. He's fallen right back down.
Okay. So maybe we can catch up.
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, well, I mean, today was an interesting day. Like, again, we played against Alski, we played against Shrigma, we played against Balduko. So those were some very interesting games. Like,
Yeah.
so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Would have been also interesting if we faced Papa's Uriel. That would also been interesting. Like against Uriel, there's also a very specific thing. If they manage to push enough aggro, they can win. If they don't, they usually lose. Once again, because Ultramarines are in a very awkward spot once you do the camouflage. Because once you do the camouflage, they're kind of, in a bad spot. Also, one of the other cards I've been considering, but once again, I think it's kind of inconsistent at this point, is Disgustingly Resilient.
Oh yeah.
Like, that one could be. If somebody is actually playing a Rubric Marine, Rubric Marine Resilience combo is actually pretty ugly.
Even just Hideous Mutation might be good, because you're getting it for 0 with the Venom. Crawler.
The thing there is, you remember the Haarken that we played? Why I was like kind of surprised, like, why is he doing that? The thing is, like, those types of decks where you run Abaddon's Chosen in your hand, and trust me, I've tried. When I first started playing Abaddon, I had Abaddon's Chosen in my deck. The problem with that is that in order to pull that off, you really need to have the ideal hand. You need to have the combo in the hand. Like if you for example play something and slap Mutation on it, and your opponent doesn't answer it, and then you steamroll, sure, it becomes crazy, but it's not gonna happen as often. When it comes to being consistent, it's a different story. I also used to run Legacy of Hate, as you remember, Legacy of Vengeance, back in the Orc meta. It was really funny because you had Draknian, you would turn that on, you had 12 damage, and with Murderous Desires you had reach of like 24 or something. You could even punch through Archel Grukk. It was really crazy.
I think your deck, it already has a lot of it has a lot of stratagems and a lot of combo things anyway. I think adding another one of these, it might just be too many. I can see that's the issue with dropping Ukris. It's that there are only 2 other 5-drops. He does fill a thing there if you have him on 5, like we did against the Necrons. But later game he then feels too slow, doesn't he? But I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely a few techie things to experiment with. For sure.
Chaos really has a lot of good cards. So
I also wonder about the second schemes, just to make it, because what I could see what I could see with second skeins of Fate is, I get your point that you're probably only ever going to play one because you don't want to overdraw, but it's more about being able to definitely play one every game. So it's more about consistency, and a lot of what I think is why I was thinking about him is that a lot of your deck really pops off when you've got the pieces. It is a combo deck. And so how do we get the pieces? Well, there's 2 main ways, right? There's Hosts of Chaos.
There's one other little problem that I usually have with Skeins of Fate, which is like cards like Skeins of Fate. Get 2 Skeins of Fate in your hand that it's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Get a Demonic Frenzy and it can at least help you remove something, right? It's a good card, but if you want to play double Skeins of Fate, then I would suggest you play Executioners instead of Chosen, because it really goes well with the Executioners, because Chaos Executioners can deal stupid amount of damage. Like, he can deal 10 damage per turn without any buffs.
Yeah, that is true.
It's pretty scary overall.
Oh god, no, I don't want to make too many changes. Yeah,
I don't know. Like at the end of the season, if they decide to actually go with the Venom Crawler suggestion that we made, that remove the armor and slap it on the Terminator, some things might change for Chaos, for sure.
And I'm not in a. Sorry, it's been a long day. I'm not in a rush for them to. I don't know. I'm not in a rush for them to nerf Venom Crawler just yet. I know
it's fine, sure. It's just
I know people are like, oh, it's. The thing is, we're saying that we want them to do stuff about these bigger units, these later game units. We want them to be stronger. We're asking them to be stronger. If we're going to just nerf the only ones that are played, and I know it's not super late game 6-drop, but it's the current.
It's still going to be played if you remove the armor. Like, for example, if you slap the armor on the Terminator, what that's going to do is my deck is still going to play the Venom Crawler, but the Black Crusade decks are definitely going to have more punch to it because of the Terminator, because you now have Vanguard that helps you survive, right? So that's the thing there.
I wouldn't mind just +1 health on the Terminator.
Yeah, something at least, because it's right now it's just outvalued because Venom Crawler even has better stats. So, which I kind of understand. That's like a big mechanical monstrosity, but come on, it's a Terminator, man. So.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I'll keep playing. Thanks so much for walking me through it. And
anytime, man, anytime. Wish we could also have that one Ghaelyn game, but it's fine. Would have been fun smacking 3 Ghaelyns, but Anyway, true. I guess the game against Shrigma makes up for it because it was an amazing game.
Yeah, it was a good game. And this guy, is there any chance we ever run this guy?
Not yet, but I can definitely see the day coming.
I mean, actually, he kills the Hemlock.
It kills the Hemlock, yeah. Right. It's in a Black Crusade deck. Sure, you probably run it, 1 copy of it, at least. Not in my deck for sure. Mine's mid range. It actually to be fair, both of the Ghaelyn games were pretty good. The other one as well, because in the other one, it really showed like even though we were dominating towards late game, we kind of started running out of steam. So it's a lot of very good demonstration.
Yeah. No, that was brilliant. Really cool. Thank you so much. Hopefully I can play. I'll try and play a little bit now while it's fresh in my mind. And yeah, I'll let you know how I get on. But I hope that was helpful, everybody. From me and the Ecclesiarch, just like and subscribe to our channels, and I hope you found that really helpful and useful, because I know a few people have been asking me for Black Legion content, so finally there you go. And yeah, I think the deck's great, so go ahead and play it, and let me know in the comments how you get on. Alright, until the next one, take it easy.